Welcome. Take a slow breath and allow yourself to become still, not only in the body, but in the deeper space within you, the silent space that exists behind all perception. Today I am inviting you into a teaching that is both ancient and timeless, a teaching that does not merely describe reality, but reveals the multidimensional nature of your own being. This work, out-of-body experiences, the Hermetic Perspective, is not about curiosity, sensation, or extraordinary phenomena. It is about identity. It is about awakening to what you truly are. Because the real question is not, how can I leave the body? The real question is, who is the one that was never confined to the body in the first place? This book opens a doorway into that realization. From the Hermetic perspective, the human being is not a single structure, not a single layer of existence, but a living constellation of dimensions. You are composed of mind, mental body, astral body, and physical body, interconnected through subtle energetic matrices that hold your multidimensional existence together. The physical body is only the outer garment. Your true being is deeper, more subtle, more free. Your mind belongs to the principle of Akasha, beyond time, beyond space, beyond limitation. Your mental body is your original spiritual form, immortal, expansive, capable of direct participation in the fabric of creation. Your astral body carries emotion, sensation, and experience within the subtle worlds. And these layers are not philosophical ideas, they are experiential realities. The purpose of this teaching is not to convince you of them, but to prepare you to experience them directly. This is the initiatory essence of the book. The deeper purpose of these teachings is transformation of identity. Most human beings live in identification with the physical body. Even many spiritual seekers still believe themselves to be a personality that occasionally has mystical experiences. Hermetic training reverses this completely. You learn that you are spirit, temporarily operating through layered vehicles, like a driver in a car, like light shining through multiple lenses. When this becomes real, not intellectually, but essentially, a profound shift occurs. Fear of death dissolves. Perception expands, consciousness becomes mobile, and spiritual practice becomes exploration rather than belief. The initiatory path described in this work unfolds in a precise and meaningful sequence. First comes understanding, not abstract theory, but structural awareness of the multidimensional human constitution. Then comes refinement. Energy, attention, perception, will, all become trained and directed. Then comes liberation, not as a dramatic event, but as increasing fluidity between levels of existence. Movement of awareness becomes natural, presence becomes spacious, identity becomes luminous, and eventually consciousness is no longer bound to one point of perception. This is the beginning of true inner freedom. A central theme of the book is clarity. In modern spiritual culture, many experiences are misunderstood. What people call astral travel is often something entirely different. Hermetic science distinguishes clearly between mental traveling and astral traveling. Mental traveling is movement of consciousness through the mental body, free, immediate, governed by intention. Astral traveling is denser, more complex, more demanding, involving the emotional and energetic structure of the soul. And this distinction is not theoretical. It determines how one trains, how one prepares, how one remains safe and balanced. The book restores precision to a field that is often filled with confusion. And this precision is compassion, because clarity protects the seeker. Another essential teaching revealed here is that spiritual mobility is not achieved through force. It emerges from alignment, from harmony between will, energy, and structure. The matrices connecting the different bodies must become refined, flexible, responsive. This is accomplished through inner work with elemental energies, with consciousness, with the heart center, with the quality of space itself. Training becomes energetic reorganization. Gradually, the dense identification with matter softens. Lightness appears, spaceness appears. A sense of inner expansion becomes natural. And then movement beyond the physical perspective is no longer effortful. It becomes an expression of your nature. But this teaching is not only about traveling beyond the body. That would be far too small a goal. The deeper purpose is initiation into the structure of creation. The higher realms are not entertainment. They are domains of intelligence, of learning, communion, and transformation. Through refined perception, the seeker may encounter spiritual teachers, archetypal forces, living wisdom, and subtle environments of healing and renewal. Consciousness becomes a student of the universe itself. And in the process, something profound happens. You begin to feel at home everywhere. In every realm, in every state of being, you recognize existence as a single living continuum. This is initiation into cosmic belonging. The practices offered in the book are not merely techniques. They are inner re-education. Meditations that reveal your nature as spirit. Exercises that loosen energetic structures gently and safely. Training that aligns subconscious processes with conscious intention. Cultivation of will not as tension, but as directed presence. Development of trust in divine intelligence. And perhaps most importantly, cultivation of responsibility. Because expanded consciousness requires maturity. Freedom requires stability. Power requires humility. This path is not escapism. It is mastery. Why are these teachings relevant today? Because modern humanity is awakening, but without structure. People experience energetic shifts, altered states, spontaneous expansion of consciousness. Yet many lack the map to understand what is happening. Hermetic science provides that map. It offers a framework that integrates psychology, energy, spirituality, and cosmology into one coherent system. It teaches not only how to experience, but how to remain balanced, grounded, and integrated. In an age of spiritual acceleration, this wisdom is profoundly needed. Who is this book for? It is for sincere seekers who sense that consciousness is greater than physical perception. For practitioners who want structure, clarity, and safe progression. For mystics who feel the call to explore creation directly. For those who seek not phenomena but understanding, not escape but awakening, not belief but experience. And above all, it is for those who are ready to discover that the universe is not outside them, but accessible through the expansion of their own awareness. Ultimately, this book is an initiatory gateway. It invites you to discover that you are not confined to a single layer of existence. that consciousness is inherently mobile, that perception can expand beyond form, that identity can shift from body to soul to spirit to pure awareness, and that creation itself is waiting to be explored, with reverence, wisdom, and love. If you feel drawn to this teaching, approach it with patience, with sincerity, with inner quiet. Let it reshape your understanding of yourself. Let it open your perception gradually. Let it guide you into deeper mastery of consciousness. And when you are ready, enter the book fully. Study its instructions. Practice with awareness and responsibility. If you feel called to deeper experiential training, receive the initiatory work offered through Four Mystics. And if your path leads toward long-term inner transformation, continue the journey within Ordo Mysticus, among those devoted to conscious evolution. May your path be guided. May your awareness expand gently and safely. May you discover your true nature beyond all limitation. In love, light, and service, I am Ray del Sol.